At 11, boredom in the court. Two local jurors are in hot water for complaining on social media about jury duty in the middle of a trial. Now one lawyer says his client might be the victim of their inattention. News Channel 5's Meghan McRoberts live at the West Palm Beach courthouse to explain. Meghan.
Well, Michael, local attorney Spencer Coven says even in the few seconds that a juror might send a tweet or a Facebook comment, they could be missing important information that could impact their final decision about a case. That's why he says he wants to question two of his recent jurors and set a precedent for juror expectations in the future. A Palm Beach County attorney, Spencer Coven, says his elderly client was injured in a car accident and didn't get as much insurance money as he expected she would. He believes that could have been different if his jurors weren't distracted using social media during his trial. One, he says, tweeted comments such as taking a nap during his opening arguments, among many other complaints and opinions about the trial.
If they're tweeting and on their phone during a trial, how can they pay attention to the evidence that's being heard?
He says another juror was commenting about jury duty on Facebook, their disappointment of being selected, and opinions about the case.
I think it's a sad commentary on how people actually see their service, their important service to this country.
Our legal expert, Michelle Suskauer, says jurors can bring their cell phones into court but are expected to not let it be a distraction unless there's an emergency situation. But she says she could see that changing. She says judges could consider banning cell phones altogether if social media concerns continue to arise.
No doubt that it's happening on a much more frequent basis than it's actually being seen.
Coven says dozens of cases across the country have been overturned as a result of questionable social media comments. Coven hoping it won't continue to be an issue in any of his upcoming trials, now hoping for a chance to give at least one of his clients a second trial without any distractions. Now, Coven says he also wants to ask the Florida Bar to create a questionnaire for jurors where they would disclose their social media information and acknowledge that attorneys could request to view it. Coven does have a hearing scheduled for Wednesday morning where he will ask a judge for permission to interview those jurors in question. We're live in West Palm Beach. Meghan McRoberts, WPTV News Channel 5.